Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're in for a real treat today. Out of the ring right now is trainer Carla Jackson. Carla lives and works in the Sherwood Park area. She's got a real special friend of hers today with her that we're going to watch for a while. Curry is his name. Curry's real name is actually Courage Under Fire. Curry just makes it a nice nickname and name around the barn. Carla's going to show you today some of the things that she goes through as she's preparing to take Curry out into the show ring and show him as a Western pleasure horse. So right now, going around in the circle, Carla is actually very carefully communicating with Curry just to get him to move around, get him limbered up a bit, and also to communicate with him. She's starting the process now of getting Curry to pay attention to her, so when she gets in the saddle, in Curry's mind, it's like they've been working in the saddle for the last 10 minutes or so. And what she's doing right now is called lunging the horse. Boys and girls, keep saying lunging. Very good. We can talk technical. The whole idea of lunging is not to make the horse run around in a circle and tire himself out and wear him down so he doesn't have any energy left. It'll help to take the edge off him. But the lunging serves more to really get Curry to be listening to Carla and communicating very carefully with her. So he's attentive, and as well he's getting some physical motion, some physical exercise, but he's got to listen. Very important when you're sitting on his back. You want that horse to be paying attention to every movement of your body, every sound that you might make to him. It's important because we're lunging the horses to be working the horse both directions. Right now, Carla is asking Curry to canter. It's like a slow gallop. You'll notice with Curry, the leg that's closest to Carla, the front leg that's closest to Carla, is reaching out a little further than the other front leg. We say Curry is on the left lead. It will always be the inside leg that you want to strike out a little further. And also the inside back leg is stepping up just a little further underneath himself. Now you'll notice as Carla gets on and gets her chaps adjusted, rolled down, look at Curry's neck. Look how he's arched that neck and he's brought that nose of his in and he's standing looking so erect and just so poised. And you'll also notice that Carla is not pulling his nose in. The reins that Carla has attached to that bridle, they're nice and loose. We call them draped. Carla always likes the horses to stand there for a little bit when she gets on so they don't rush off. You look at Curry's ears. They're in a position that says, all right, Carla, I'm listening to you. You tell me what you want. I'm listening. I'm ready. Those turns that Carla's doing right there, you can hardly see any movement through her hands. Very gently, she'll lay the rein on one side of the horse's neck. But more than anything, it's her legs that are communicating to the horse. She's putting her leg on, and the horse, Curry's going to move away from that little bit of leg pressure and that little touch of rein on his neck. A little faster now, we move up in the Western pleasure called the lope. The lope is that nice, quiet canter. 3 beats, if you count the beats of the legs. You'll notice the outside, the legs, front leg closest to the stands, and the back leg closest to the middle of the arena, they're moving together. They're both moving forward at the same time. That inside front leg is moving a little further out front, the outside front leg. If you count them, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You'll notice that horse's head. His head hasn't moved. It stayed the same. The neck is beautifully arched. That is hard to do. Again, Carla has helped Curry learn how to carry himself, so he has a little more weight on his back end than on his front end. And that allows Curry to maintain that beautiful picture and nice rounded shape. If you like what you see, give Curry and Carla a little bit of a clap. Tell them how nice you think they're doing. You notice that noise you made didn't even bother Curry. One of the things that Carla would do as she's training Curry is get him used to all kinds of noise and distractions. In a horse's mind, as they're going around this arena, they see all of these signs along the edge in their bright colors. The horse doesn't know if there's maybe a monster hanging behind those signs, if there's any movement at all. So Curry is putting a lot of trust and respect in his rider, Carla. In long time, lots of patience, lots of training. Constantly reassuring Curry that he's okay. You're okay. I'll look after you. We'll work together. It's a true partnership. One of the things that's helping Curry to move forward here, Carla isn't kicking him with her legs to make him go. But if you look right through her torso, through her hips, she is pushing slightly forward and back as if she's polishing the seat of that saddle. That is what's giving Curry the message to go forward. If Carla was to increase the intensity of her movement, she could go into a hand gallop. And you would see she'd be moving more, and as she would move, the horse follows. This is part of a true partnership. We don't need big spurs to be kicking them and spurring them. We don't need those big bits in their mouths to jerk them. We ride with subtle movements through our body, and the horses respond so well. Under fire. Curry is actually a half Arabian. He's mostly Arabian and just a little bit of quarter horse in him. He is a Western Canadian Western Pleasure champion. He's won numerous championships throughout Canada and the United States with both Carla riding and Curry's owner, an amateur rider. So Curry has been very successful. In 2009, he was named the Canadian National Champion in the Western Pleasure Amateur Owner to Ride division with his owner Sandra Daniels, and the Amateur Ride division. Curry's been shown in Scottsdale, Arizona, the big horse show down there in February. Top 10s in both of the amateur classes. 2011, focus was the open division with Carla, riding against other professional trainers. They were named Region 1 champion in Del Mar, California. Region 3, which is down in Reno, Nevada, champion. This year, Curry is on his way, hopefully, to the Canadian National Horse Show, which will be in Brandon, Manitoba in August. And both Carla, Curry, and Sandra are looking forward to a trip down to Tulsa, Oklahoma for the U.S. National Champion in Western Pleasure, Half Arabian. Now Curry is stabled up at the Arabian booth right above us here, and Carla will be there, and she would love to chat with you if you'd like to drop around at the stable. There's all kinds of activities for the kids and for the adults at the Arabian booth. Lots to see, lots to do, coloring pages and fortune tellers to make, and there's a whole bunch of Arabian horses up there that just love it when you come and pet them and show them a little attention. So as Carla rides off into the sunset, let's give her and Courage Under Fire a nice round of applause. Thank you, Carla.